What's up everybody, Travag here. Today we're using Fiverr to get artists to unknowingly draw Vi from League of Legends or Arcane, depending on where you know her from, because Arcane just blew this world away. Now, if you're a longtime follower of this channel, or maybe you're not, either way, a long time ago I did something very similar where I got a friend to draw champions based on only description because he hasn't seen anything to do with League of Legends. This is going to be a version of that. We got 6 different Fiverr artists and we're going to see 6 different drawings of the same champion, and they were all given the exact same description. Now, some of them had some additional questions that I had to answer. I just answered them to the best of my abilities and as accurately as possible. So here is the description every single one of these artists got. My character is a badass. She can brawl with the best of them. She is the embodiment of punk meets steampunk. So some sort of punk hairstyle with steampunk attire will be perfect. What's really special about her is that she wears these massive gloves she uses for smashing the patriarchy. They are so massive, I imagine them being literally steam powered because, steampunk. Other than that, you can expect her to have some level of armor just so she can protect herself, but it's important she remains steampunk/punk inspired, so the armor would be light and fitted. You may take artistic liberties on everything else. So after reaching out to these artists, after about a week or so for them to get back to me, we got all our results. Now, you might be asking yourself, there's no way that some of these artists aren't going to know who Vi is, or they're not going to pick up on what I'm saying and make the association. Well, that's true. In fact, one artist did get back to me and said, hey, this is Vi from League of Legends, or sounds very close to it, so I don't really know what to do here. I need more information from you. I basically told them, hey, this is the description, do what you can, otherwise we can refund it, but they chose not to, so we'll see what they end up drawing for us. However, the other 5 artists just kind of drew the drawing. Now, a lot of these artists ask for revisions so that we can work and make a better image, so this is actually their first draft. Obviously, we can't do revisions. I want this to be, first impression reaction. So let's see what these artists drew for us. All right, let's get started. We're gonna start with number 1, the first one that got back to me. It took him 2 days to come back to me. It cost me $16, not bad. Let's see what they got for us. Oh man, I'm so excited. Wow, okay. Number 1, here we go. We have Vi from League of Legends. Basically, looks very similar to her, I'd say. Punk hairstyle, steam gauntlets. I feel like this person might know who Vi is. What can I say? Steam powered, let's see, anything else we want to notice? She's got some, backpacks here on the side. She is wearing I think in the original splash art, she's wearing like a corset. She's not really wearing a corset here, but she's definitely got some steampunk. She's got some goggles, which is kind of a cool detail. If we go to Vi's screenshot, does Vi have any sort of goggles like that in her original splash image? It doesn't, yeah, it does. It looks like she has goggles at the top of her head. So yeah, there's some goggles there. I'd say this is pretty much Vi. I don't know if we're gonna get closer to this or they're all gonna look like this, but this is really, really cool. Major props here. They might have knew who Vi was. Maybe they didn't. This is what they came up with. Okay, so this next one was titled Draw Your D&D or Original Character in an Anime Style. So we're gonna see a bit of an anime style here. Kind of looks like Link or something like that from Zelda. I almost completely blanked on Zelda of all things. Let's see what they got for us. Whoa, that's pretty cool. Okay, so this one is definitely looks like basically a combination of Caitlyn and Vi, I'd say. So let's take a look. They got 1 glove instead of 2. That's an interesting choice. It was made completely gold plated, which I think is a popular color in steampunk. What else? Goggles again. Always goggles. You need to have steampunk goggles. It's just it's a must. Okay, we got some leggings with some tears in them, a little bit of light leather armor. I did describe a light amount of armor, some boots, and definitely pretty anime looking. In terms of punk influence, it's definitely the lower half, with the boots and the shorts and whatnot. Really cool job. I like the 1 gauntlet and I like the size of it. I think it looks awesome. Great job. 3 thumbs up. For this next one, we're gonna go to the person who actually knew who Vi was. They were the most expensive one for me as well. They came back to me and this is the message they sent me. Hello, I hope you enjoy this work. I tried everything according to your description, although this is my first time working in the steampunk sphere. Thank you so much for your order. Oh, okay. So this person actually knew who Vi was, and surprisingly, I'd say it looks the least like Vi in a lot of ways. Probably because they knew. So in terms of the hair color, they went with like this sort of black orange, really cool stuff there. The gauntlets, they're pretty good. They're on the smaller side mostly. I'd say what she's wearing is definitely steampunk, and then the gloves are, I don't know, would those still be steampunk? I think so. I like the gold trim on it. Gold seems to be a very popular color for gauntlets. Maybe that's like the Thanos influence or something that's kicking in there. She's got a little bit of armor, a little bit more like medieval style armor with like the breastplates and whatnot, but it looks like she might have some sort of corset there. I love these leggings here. These are pretty cool, going halfway up the leg like this, followed by some purple here. Really, really cool job. For someone who actually knew who Vi was, they actually did their original take on it, so I'm pretty happy with that. Thank you so much for putting up with me. I was kind of being annoying, saying like, well, this is the description. I don't know who Vi is. Good luck. Bye-bye. Okay, next drawing. This one is called Draw Your RPG Character. Let's see what they got for us. Oh, this is interesting. Let's open up this image here. Oh my gosh, there's a lot of detail here for a sketch. This is pretty sweet here. Steampunk, so much steampunk, I'd say. There's literally steam coming from the gauntlets, really cool touch. The hairstyle is pretty long, longer than any of the other ones that we've seen. They definitely have like the more corset look here, kind of like Victorian era or something like that. The gauntlets actually look like they connect to something. Like, oh yeah, it looks like at the back she's wearing some sort of jetpack, or not jetpack, but some sort of thing to power her gauntlets. So that's really, really cool. The boots, we got some sort of lace leather boots here, which is a popular theme we've actually seen in terms of the way that the lacing is. So that's really cool that we've seen that across multiple drawings here. The boots actually remind me of sort of like a boxer, and then it looks like halfway up she has some sort of like other legging or something like that. Really cool job. I think this is pretty unique looking. I think if you're looking at this, you might not think Vi, which is really cool because she still has like the gauntlets and everything. Really cool job. Thank you so much for that drawing. Okay, moving along. This next drawing is going to be a little bit different. This is going to be done in a completely different style. It's going to be anime short character style. Chibi, I believe is the name. So we're going to see Vi, but in a mini form, and I just couldn't resist, and this one's definitely gonna look very cute, I think, with the gauntlets. Oh, okay. That's pretty sweet. I mean, that looks pretty Vi-like, I'd say. The gauntlets are more like gloves, I'd say. They're definitely closer to gloves rather than gauntlets. They've got some spikes on them. They've got some steam coming out of them again. It looks like she has some sort of like light or something over here at the bottom. She has a knife right on her chest. She picks it up somehow with her bigger gloves. The face at the top is definitely, I'd say, closer to Vi style. Has like the violet colored hair. The armor, she's got some spikes and whatnot on her legs. She's got some cute leather boots. And she's also got a satchel. She even has like one part where she's got some nuts and bolts on her waist there. I don't know, maybe to repair something. This is something I wanted to see, like completely different style, to see what sort of take that we would get. All right, so very good job there. Very happy with this one. Love the color, super cute. Oh my god, I can't believe I have all this artwork that I'm just gonna like, I don't know, keep to myself. So yeah, 2 mini Chibi thumbs up for that one. Thank you so much. Okay, we're on to our last one. Let's see what this artist got for us. This is also one of the more expensive ones, but like I said, they're all around the same price anyways. Let's see what they drew for us. Whoa, they got a little background for us. That looks pretty damn good. All right, first thing I want to say, that jacket. That jacket's pretty dope. I think this jacket is actually a little bit closer to what you might see from like Vi in Arcane, as opposed to League of Legends, so that's really cool. She does have some sort of corset on. Her shorts are actually kind of Jinx-like in some ways. The gauntlets are really cool. She went with the steel. She has some like sort of diamond shape here, purplish, kind of actually similar to, you know, League of Legends colors with the gems and whatnot. It's almost like these are shimmer powered gauntlets, if I'm remembering Arcane enough. I'd say the armor is maybe the leather chest here. The hairstyle she went with, I'd say, is pretty punk. She went with a brown color. She's got a scar in her eye. You always look cool with a scar, right? I've got one somewhere in my eye that's not as visible.
Are you sure about that?
And I love the background. The background looks awesome. The background actually almost looks like Vi could be there. This looks like Zaun, which is an area in League of Legends, in some ways. They all did such an amazing job. I don't know which ones you guys love the most. I can't even choose right now. Let me know which ones you thought were the most awesome or had the most awesome features, whichever one you liked the most. Leave a like if you enjoyed this video. I'd love to do this more with League of Legends, Pokemon, Super Mario, Halo, anything, because I think it's really cool to get drawings like this. But I cannot do it without your support, so I appreciate that. Take care. Have a good day.